What happens is when that button is activated, the pump is running. And the only time that pump will run is when you activate the system. It moves the hot water from the water heater around the house in structured plumbing, which means that your pipes are designed to specifically distribute the hot water in every room. So when you turn a fixture on, you're going to get it within 2 to 3 seconds without running water down the drain. Because that is a lighted button, it only operates when the pump actually runs. If hot water is already in the line, it'll do just exactly what you saw. It'll go on green and shut off immediately. When you haven't used hot water for a while, it'll stay green for approximately 30 to 40 seconds to distribute the hot water. Once the hot water is distributed, then all of the lights go off. So if I'm downstairs and I see the light go green, I know somebody up here activated the pump system. If I walk up and hit the button, it turns green and goes off, I know hot water's already there. So I don't have to wait for hot water. I can turn my faucet on and I got hot water. The reason we do this is because approximately 8 to 10,000 gallons of water is run down the drain every year on every home. Every home uses between 8 to 10,000 gallons of hot water every year. That represents in 100 homes approximately 100,000 gallons or 120,000 gallons of water. Keep in mind that you don't run water down the drain to get cold water. You only run down the drain to get hot water because you're already cold no matter what fixture you turn on. Why is that important? Because running hot water represents a lot of energy. So it's just not the water savings, it's the energy savings. And every 5 to 6 gallons of hot water that is used or lost represents a kilowatt hour. Every kilowatt hour represents 1.5 pounds of carbon dioxide, which goes up into the air, which creates air pollution problems. Every gallon of water that goes down the drain that you're not using, even if you are using, but you're not using 8 to 10,000 gallons, that's going into your sewage system. That represents an additional processing of energy. So you can estimate that there's about 120,000 gallons of water that's been heated that you lose per year. That represents somewhere around 3,000 to 4,000 kilowatt hours. So if you multiply that out, it represents a great deal of carbon dioxide that's going into the air. And that's what we're trying to prevent. So by somebody using this in a home, we save energy, we save water, we save sewage pollution, we reduce the particulates that are going into the air, but most important, it creates a convenience.